What's up, world? It's your boy, Mr. Bionic, Bionic Music Group CEO and founder. I'm going to give you guys a quick tour of the project studio. This goes along with the video for the free drum kits for subscribing. I said I would show you guys around my project studio here at my home. So, yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, so basically, my setup consists of this. We'll start with the key component. Okay, that computer right there. That computer was custom built by Sweetwater Music. Sweetwater.com. Type in the word creation station, and you can pretty much see the different options that they have. I got the, not the over the top good lord one, but I got a pretty decent one. It's the second best model they offer. That's that one right there. It's called the Rack LX or something like that. Anyway, go there and you can check that out. Alright, the next component that I'll show you is this. Okay, let's back up a little bit here so you can see it. That is a 46-inch flat screen monitor. It's a DPP TV or something like that. It means that it's made to have all kinds of HDMI cables plugged into it, as well as the DVI, which is the one that screws in for computers. Like if you ever look at the back of a computer monitor or a computer itself, it's that blue looking one that has the screw-in knobs on it. Yeah, well, this TV's made to take basically anything you can throw at it. And it's high definition as well. Now, let's start with some monitors. And for those of you that think that is called a monitor in the music industry, you're incorrect. Okay? We just call those screens. Alright? Monitors are what speakers are called. And I'm not being a smarty or anything here. I'm not trying to insult anyone or make anyone mad. I got a question from an 8-year-old kid the other day in my email asking me some real basic questions. I almost thought it was someone messing with me, but he emailed me again the next day. So just bear with me, guys who are a little more advanced. I got to make videos that are viable for everyone, and especially the younger people. So these monitors right here, these are, hold on one second, I don't want my dog to get in here with us, guys. Okay, these monitors are the BX8As from M-Audio. Okay, you can see right here, M-Audio BX8As. They're pretty good. They have a very wide range, meaning that they give you really good lows as well as exceptionally good highs and pretty decent mids. They are not too expensive. I mean, you don't want to go above your budget. Whatever you can afford, get that speaker, all right? But make sure you get something that's gonna be appropriate for the size room. That's another thing I'll make a video on. But you really want to get something that's going to accommodate the workspace. In other words, I wouldn't want two 12s in this size room. 8 is as big as it's gonna go. Your room, you need to figure out what you need, and I will tell you how you can do that on a later video. Okay? The next thing here is we have this microphone. This is a cardioid condenser mic. It is from the company, its name is Blue, and the model is Spark. Okay, this is a pretty good, until the past couple years, condenser mics were $800, $900, $1,000. This one is $199 was what I paid for it. Now, of course, you will have to get the stand if you want one. You can look on Clear or on Sweetwater or for clearance prices on, you know, Musician's Friend or something like that, you can get you a stand. But that mic and the cable and everything, you know, you're gonna need your own mic cable. So the monitors, the microphone, okay. The next thing you see right here is a sub for a 2.1 system. What is a 2.1 system? Basically, it's like what a lot of computers use. It has a different sub range than my bigger ones. Like there's different techniques when you're mixing down music. You might want to listen to it over something that's mono, like say a PA system. You might want to. The point is, you want to listen to it over many different systems. This is just another component of my listening spectrum, let's say. Um, and of course, up here you have the little satellite speakers, and another one over here. And those are not how. That's not how those are usually positioned. I've been moving stuff around today. You want to usually have those about arm length away from you, angled at your ear, and about arm length apart. Okay, about 3 feet or so. Bigger speakers are different. You know, they're a little bit different. You usually, like mine, are 5 feet apart, and the sweet spot from those would be like drawing a triangle from the two speakers out to a point. That's where you should sit to listen to it when mixing. But we'll get into all of that another time. I'm just going over some of the equipment and explaining why the different speakers are important. All right. Now, this little baby, this piece of equipment right here, is a M-Box Mini 3rd generation. It's an interface. For those of you that don't understand what an interface is for, okay, these speakers don't sound great through my computer's onboard card. So what I do is I hook that interface up to the computer, and now sound passes through it out to my big BX8s, and basically it serves as my sound card. Now it's also important because it is an interface. It will allow me to do like a guitar directly into you know, like Fruity Loops or Pro Tools or anything, whatever you may be working with. Different ones are for good for different stuff though, and I'll go over that later. Or I can do like this mic. Okay, so it's an in and it's an out. It's my sound card, and it also serves as an interface in. All right. Now those things don't matter because they're DirecTV and PS3, but that does. Okay. Now this is an Akai MPK61. See it right here? MPK61 Akai Professional. Now this has all your modulation and pitch bend, as well as those coveted pads like the MPCs have. It also has my transport. For those of you who don't understand what I mean by transport, the stop, play, fast forward, preview, edit, presets, you know, program changes, all those different things. Now it also has, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tracks, 8 mixer and slider knobs. Okay, so I can do mixing and everything right on here instead of having to have a mouse and do all of it, which is really annoying. And then of course you also have 61 keys on the keyboard. So this is good for, okay, sampling. Oh yeah, man, just like an MPC. You know, I mean, it's made by the same company, Akai. Just like an MPC, I can hit these and stutter and stops and mutes and all the other different things you can do. And if you don't know what those are, that's fine. Look them up. You know, but also you can play all your chords and melodies and everything else on here, just like a professional piano player. And here's the thing, these are weighted. Yeah, they're not like the little flimsy Casio keyboard keys that kind of flop around on their own when you're carrying it because they're just a piece of crap plastic. Well, these are weighted, meaning that when you push them, they have weight to them, just like a piano. You know, because think about it, in a piano, the key is actually connected to a string and a hammer and a pulley, and so there's real tension there. You have to push it down. There's weight. Well, that's the same thing with these. Okay. All right. Well, the next thing you're going to want to have, and I don't have them here, but there's Sennheiser, um, the Beats for Dre, for the price, Audio Technica, Sennheiser, those are pretty good. If you like the packaging and want to pay that much money for the cool, flashy little carrying case and everything else, then go ahead and get the Beats by Dre. Um, don't get the earbuds though. Anytime you are dealing with listening to stuff that you've created, any types of MIDI files or basically waveforms, wave files, anything you're gonna listen to that you're trying to make in a production sense, you need to have over the ear earphones. Okay, Bose makes some really exceptional ones. The quiet clears or whatever they're called, those are really good. Sennheiser makes some really good ones. I just gave you a few. I'm not going to keep repeating, but check them out. The Beats for Dre, they're okay. They're not bad, but you're paying a little bit for the flash and dash, sort of like a regular pair of Nikes versus the Jordans back in the 90s. You know what I mean? You're just paying a little more for that flash. But I'm Mr. Bionic, Bionic Music Group CEO and founder. I hope this has been helpful to you guys. I don't have anything else really to tell you other than keep making good music. Check us out. Yeah, you can check out the video that accompanies this to find out how to get a truly massive drum kit. VST drum kit works in Reason, Cubase, Fruity Loops, and all of which work inside Pro Tools. If you don't know that, check it out. There's videos already on YouTube about how to do that. Okay? Take care, guys.